boys. Yo, what's good? Am I live? Am I live? We're live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're here. Put this on the big screen. Been a long day, been a long day, been a long day. Gotta make sure we play this video.
City boy!
Yo, these are funny as hell. Shout out to the City Boys, man. We in the building. Fuck boys, we in the building. Oh man, it's been a long day. What's going on? What's going on? Go through these matches real quick before I get to the stream. So I think I forgot to stream, go live. I went and did went through almost all my other matches. What is this message? Do you believe in love at first flight? Because when I look into your eyes, I see my final destination. Okay. Let me see. Okay. It's kind of my type. Alright then. Oh, what is this? Anyways, yes, I was going through my matches. Very small and really nice eyes. Who else did I like? I went through a ton of these. I think I like today. So I gotta say this, man. A lot of y'all need help. A lot of y'all are struggling. And I'm gonna give you guys basically some tips. Cause it's like, man, the hell is it? Oh, hell no. Anyways, a lot of you guys are struggling, need some help. You're trying to figure out, how is it that this guy, 5'5", is getting like messages all day long, day in, day out? Still got like 199 plus 78. I don't have to pay for no fucking premium or none of this extra shit that they, or boost, or none of that shit. I got the free version. But how do I get this? No, I'm gonna say this. 3 different key factors. You don't have to do this. Location. I always say this. Go where you want it. I don't give a fuck where it is. If you gotta go out the country, that's my next goal. Go out the country. If you feel like right now, I hear some of you dating coaches and all these other people talking shit about like, well, you know, you can't get in the U.S. You know, you ain't gonna be able to pull any other country. Well, I can pull in the U.S. So I'm sure I can pull in any other country. But the amount of BS that you have to go through to get to even just like a 5 is just, it's not even worth it. Like the ROI with American chicks is like 1-2%, maybe for like, you know, most guys. Like me, my conversion rate is probably like, it might be 4. And like I gotta talk to at least 1,000 chicks to even just get like 4 chicks. Hey, it's not even worth it. So location. And also, I'll say this, in the United States there are some good areas. Like for instance, me, I live in Atlanta, but I do travel a lot. So when I go to other states, like I went to Indiana. Indiana's kind of like, it's predominantly white, but it has, you know, sections where there are, you know, blacks and Hispanics and everything too. When I went out there, they were like, wow, like, And I was just getting, I mean, matches after matches after matches after matches. And so, this one I had my tender too. So it was like, you'll get plenty, depending on location. And I say this is like Phoenix, like there's not too many black people over there, but I heard like, if you're a black dude, you can do well out there. Go to places where there's not too many black people. And if you're a black dude that, you know, you got your shit together, head straight, everything like that, you pretty much are gonna succeed. If you like there, Utah, I've been there. Seattle, I do well. Seattle is another place. Like, go to places where you want to test different places out. Travel around, see where you get the most matches. Hell, you can. I mean, if you really want to take it to the extreme, what you can do is pay, you know, premiums and platinums or whatever the hell. Go on Tinder or go on Instagram. I don't know however you want to go about it, and see, you know, how well you do in certain locations. Are you getting a ton of matches there? That's really pretty much how I've done things. I realize I get matches wherever I really pretty much go, but the good like potential like quality wise is usually places where it's a lot more. I do fairly well with a lot more Caucasian people, more white people. And I mean, I don't know, maybe that's me just growing up in Minnesota, but you know, it's just me. I live in Atlanta currently now, and honestly, I'm tired of Atlanta. Like, I'm tired of like all these straggle daggles. I'm tired of like all this like dumb shit that's out here. I'm tired of like, no offense, but it's too many sweetmeats out here, and I'm not a fan of this sweetmeat stuff. Shouts to the Rainbow guys, but like, man, I'm just not into that stuff. They be trying to get in my booty hole, and I'm not with it. But anyways, yeah, start off with where you want it. So if you got to go to Utah, go to Utah. Like I said, you got to go to Cali, maybe Florida, maybe wherever you're getting the most attention, most validation, you can find a spot, and you'll be able to attract. And even Ohio, hell, you got to go to Ohio, Indiana, whatever the case might be. Maybe those might be your best spots. And then number two, I gotta say, is like, take care of the basic things that you need, because I see a lot of y'all don't brush your teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day. As you can tell, like, a lot of people compliment my smile. A lot of people sit here, what's this? Even in like complimenting my smile. They say all kind of things about like how well, you know, how white they are, how good it is. I don't have the best, like the perfect smile, but I get a lot of compliments on it. So it's like, if you don't sit there, it's like this, even something goofy. I don't have the best smile, but it's something that's like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to take care of the basic things. And these are all basic. Brush your teeth twice a day. I brush my teeth in the morning, brush my teeth at night, and I floss. Have skincare, take care of your skin. Skincare routine. Make sure you know, wash your face, do like different creams, figure out what works for you. It took me a while to figure out what works for me. Even there's still some stuff that like, it's not 100% perfect that works for me. I still gotta find stuff, but find things that are gonna, you know, just gonna do you good for right now. Cause like, I'm telling you right now, like, it's so simple, and these little small basic things can help you out dramatically. Like, it's crazy. And I'm saying this as a dude that's 5 for 5. Like, if I can do this, half of y'all can do this. Like, it's really not that difficult. It really is not that hard, honestly. Like, my dating apps are snowing. It's really snowing. You know, your teeth, your face. Make sure you're in the gym. You know, like what most of these dating coaches are saying is pretty much true. It's really not that difficult, not that hard. Honestly, like, it's really basic stuff. 30 minutes to about an hour. You really don't got to spend that much time. You spend 30 minutes to about an hour. That's pretty much all I do. And I got a good, decent diet. Like, most of my stuff, I literally spend maybe, what, $20 a week on most of my, like, my diet is very, like, I don't take protein powder, do all this protein shake. I don't do none of that. None of that. I can't even remember the last time I did take protein powder or shake or whatever. It was probably like 2 years ago or so. I've always been consistent, stayed in the gym, not all the time, but I took my, like, I'm taking a break right now, like, now I've gotten so busy in between doing so many different things and trying to take care of stuff that it's just like, you don't need to go be in the, I don't know, people make it seem like you gotta be in the gym for 2-3 hours and stuff. Like, bro, it's literally 30 minutes to an hour. And that it goes by so quick. Just give it about I go to the gym maybe 2 or 3 times a week. You really don't have to put in that much work. Do that, you'll be good. You'll be decent. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, like, I don't know why y'all make it so complicated. It really isn't that hard. Just the most basic things. These dating coaches will tell you this all the damn time. All the time. And it's helped me. I mean, I got chicks taller than me. Got chicks that are, I mean, like, it's just too easy. It's just too easy, man. Way too easy. Like, I don't, like, just, I really don't get it. Like, I don't respond to none of these chicks. Like, at all. I mean, I can keep going. I mean, like, I mean, I don't know, you look kind of weird. Five eight. Like, they don't really care about height, bro. When I tell you they really don't, they really don't. As long as you look attractive, you take care of the basic things that you need. You might have to do, like, with me, I feel like I'm working twice as hard, which is the, you know, the down part. But at the same time, it's really not that bad because most guys are pretty much lazy. Like, literally. I thought she was about to say cap about my height. Like, a lot of girls don't even believe I'm 5'5". They be like, bro, I had some girl literally, we was FaceTiming. She was 6 something. She was like, you're really not 5'5". I was like, yeah. She thought I was like joking. I'm dead serious. I'm 5'5". I don't understand why people don't believe me, but yeah, bro, I'm short. And I be pulling. It's not that hard. Like, it's really not that difficult. A lot of these roses, super likes, and you know what I mean? Like, all this shit. It's like, it's too fucking simple, man. I mean, the shit's still going, bro. Like, that should just tell you, like... Yeah, like, a lot of these chicks be like, bro... $5.10. I went back home. Back home, literally. This is what I hate the most. People hit me up, especially when I'm traveling, they hit me up like, I'll be there for a whole entire week, and then they hit you up the last minute. Like, I was there since, it was like a Monday I got there, and then people start matching with you. All the best things start happening like the last week. I hate when that happens all the time. The best looking chicks always hit me up on Saturday night or Sunday whenever I'm getting ready to fly back out, or Monday. And then It just messes it all up. So that's, I'm just like, bro, like, why didn't you message me when I was first there? But then I kind of understand, like, a lot of chicks be busy. A lot of people be busy, it's understandable. But that'd be pissing me off. But yeah, like, I mean, it's just so simple, man. It's really not that complicated. Yeah. Anyways, so take care of the basic things that you need. A lot of people are basically telling you what you gotta do. Go to the gym, take care of yourself, eat right. Make sure you clean your face, brushing your teeth twice a day. I do that, I go to the extent because I'm doing the things that a lot of people aren't doing. And then also, it helps. Like, a lot of these small little things help out. If you got some good features like I do, my eye color my eye color is another thing. I got hazel eyes. They're basically light brown, very light, and they change color from like light brown to like green. So that helps out a lot. And then it's just like it's just, man. Even 30, bro. Look like expired yogurt. Ugh. I don't know how you say your name, but let me just add that to the list. I think you're native, if I'm not mistaken. Might be native. But yeah, just add that stuff, man. Just take care of the basic things that you need, and it's pretty much gonna help you out. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know why y'all make it so complicated. It's very simple. Very simple. I eat a ton of junk. I'm not saying necessarily eat every single week prep meals, because like, man, I eat some shitty food most of the time too. Like, I got, a bunch of Oreos, cookies, candies, all that. I eat that too, and my teeth are still like white as hell because I got to make sure that I take care of all that things that I need to take care of first, and then go back out and do whatever it is that that I want to do. Once you take care of the things that you need to take care of first, then you can do whatever the hell you want to do at that point. Making sure you go to the gym. Once you go to the gym, or after you go to the gym, do whatever you want to do. You want to beat your meat, beat your meat. You want to sit there and play video games, play video games. Just make sure you take care of the basic necessary things that you need to take care of. And that's pretty much it. And another thing is taking good pictures, because a lot of y'all take some shitty ass pictures. A lot of y'all need to practice smiling, because y'all take shitty smile pictures. You look mad awkward and shit. You don't know how to smile right. Like, just smile with confidence. Smile like you've been here before. Like, practice smiling almost each and every single day to the point where you get comfortable smiling. Because some of y'all just look like, I'm gonna show y'all, like, y'all be looking weird, real weird. Especially when I'm in like some of these Reddit posts, I be watching like some of these dudes, and they just like it just looks so terrible, and it's like, you just look so uncomfortable. It's just mad cringe. Just stop trying to force a smile. Like, just let it naturally be happening, and then everybody take the basic pictures. Stop taking basic pictures like everybody else, man. Show your best features. If it's your eye color, man, show your eyes. Show the best way you can show your eyes. If it's, your body, show your body off, man. Take some better looking pictures to show your body off. Do everything you can to show those best features, man. It's gonna come. If you got a dog, take a picture with a dog. Don't do all your pictures with a dog. Just do some, just do the most, simplest pictures, man. It's really not that complicated. Let me see. I don't know, you look weird. I don't know if it's the tan, if it's the, I don't know, the edit, or what the hell it is. Something about your pictures are just off with me. You got too many dogs, well, you gotta, I don't know. It's just man. Man, bro. Oh, no, I heard. There was a chick, if I'm not mistaken. Bro, I've seen this chick before, and I'm trying to remember where I've seen her somewhere. I don't know where, but I've seen her somewhere. Yeah, man. Take care of the basic things you need, and your life should be a lot more simpler, a lot more easier. Everything. Like, with me now, especially with the tattoos, honestly, man, I just use the tattoos as like, I'm just looking to hook up. I'm not looking to date none of these women. Like I tell them too, I probably could have way more matches if I'd put like actually looking for a relationship, but mine is on like looking for something casual. I'd say that in almost all my dating profiles. And some girls hit me back with messages and they'd be like, well, you know, trying to change me. It's funny because like you'll put looking for something casual. There'd be a lot of chicks that'd be looking for a relationship with me because I put that. But then there's a lot of chicks also that will be like disqualifying me. They'll be like, well, damn, I can't believe you only looking for something casual. That's not what I'm looking for. And then they'll say something about like, yeah, they'll be like, look, I'm looking for a relationship, and then they'll unmatch me, and it'd be like, okay, whatever. Like I'm trying to get my meat stick licked on. I'm trying to get, bust one. That like, you ain't talking about that. Like you can kick rocks at this point, cause I've done everything. I've done 10 years with somebody. I'm good on relationships. Like relationships are pretty much dead at this point. Most modern women aren't even fit to be in a relationship with nowadays, and to be honest, it sucks. It is what it is. But most guys, I feel really like sad. Like I feel bad for y'all, bro. Like, man, the amount of times like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, like being honest, man, on the dating apps, say what you want. Because if you keep lying and doing it, you can be a little toxic, you know what I mean? But if you keep lying about, it kind of depends how you go about it. I could lie and do all these manipulative games and try to fake like I want a relationship and everything. But truth be told, man, I don't even like doing all that. It's way too much work. I just tell them straight up, look, I'm here to get my meat stick licked on. I'm here to clap some cheeks. I'm here to I'm just here to do that. Like, I'm not sitting here waiting to be in love with you and all this other shit. It depends on, some of the chicks. I might maybe do it, too, just to be an asshole, just because I'm bored. And it's really nothing to me anymore. It's just, this shit is it's like a fucking video game. It means nothing. Like having all these chicks don't mean shit. Now it's about making money now. It's like already perfect or I just maxed out the getting chick shit, like getting bitches, but it's just like it just is nothing. It's just so simple. I can't just keep doing this. I can't. Like I did the 30 for 30. I did 14 days dating chicks. Every single day. For the 14th day, I got exhausted. Like the 13th or 14th day, I got exhausted. I couldn't go anymore. So it's like I couldn't even get my shit hard anymore. Like it was like I was busting nuts every day. And there's only so many nuts that you can bust, bro. It's only so many nuts that you can bust until you get tired. So it's like, man, I can't bang every chick, man. I gotta give y'all some of these girls. Cause it's like, dog, it's crazy to me. It's mind blowing to me that some of the most basic, simple things that I learned. I basically had all this stuff since I was young, but I upped my game now due to the fact of me getting my money up, traveling, not necessarily making like 6 figures. I don't make 6 figures or none of that. Like, I just live a low-key minimalist lifestyle and I'm able to travel. I spend my money mostly pretty much on just little things, like rack up points, traveling, points on my credit cards, use that to travel. And go and travel. And I live a pretty decent life. You can do that, and you can get these matches. Like I said, I'm 5'5", bro. Barely make 50K. Get a shit ton of women. All I do is take care of the basic needs I need to do. And you can get all these type of fucking matches. You can meet up with women every single day. It's really not, that's like the bare minimum. And I'm still seeing guys are struggling because you're not trying to do basically all that same shit that I'm talking about. Now it's just more time of me trying to focus on my business. I still got like all this different stuff going on, and I'm trying to level up even more. And I'm not sitting here to like brag or anything, but like, bro, like, shit's too easy. Like, don't sit here and let me outdo you. Don't be taller than me out and you getting outdid by a 5'5" guy. I can dunk too. So don't be 6 foot talking about, like, there's some of y'all 6 foot can't even dunk. Bro, like, get your fucking ass up and start doing something, man. Lazy, just lazy as fuck. Like, shit. Like, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Literally, people are all these, man, it's funny, man. All these reaction channels that be dissing, like, people like Fresh and Fit and AMS or Kevin Samuels or whatever, man, stop listening to them, bro. They will hold you back. Never again will I ever listen to them. Ever to these reaction channels. They always talk all this shit about, you know, self-improvement, you know, podcast or just guys in general that are trying to help other guys. But I don't see no fucking alternatives that they give. But y'all love to listen to them. And you keep listening to them, man, you're just going to be falling into the same bullshit that they talking about. A whole lot of nothing. Because I don't see none of them doing, like, I don't see none of them living the type of lifestyle that I want to live. I don't see none of them giving no alternative, none of them helping y'all out. And it's just like they want to sit here and shit talk about other people's fucking relationship advice, but where the fuck is their advice? Like, come on now, like, I don't know, man. This shit is it's just funny to me, man. A lot of this shit is just funny to me. But anyways, man, enough of me talking. Y'all see the matches. Enough of these matches. Let's get to the videos, man. Where my guy at? Where does this dude at? Come on. This is like, man, this is way too simple, way too easy for me. Yo, shout out to this guy, because I only seen like
And
but I gotta reset it because, man, he was spitting some straight facts.
leave to go to Brazil. In other words, what made me stop dating in the United States? I've touched, if you've watched my TikToks or some of my YouTube videos, you can kind of get a perspective of how, but I'm gonna break it down today. So, and these are in order, I believe, from severity of why I stopped dating in the United States. The number one
720.
thing, and we're gonna say this is actually a bunch, I'm bringing it down. The number one thing that stopped me from dating in the United States was the texting games and the phone call games. The game. So we're not gonna act brand new. We know this is a thing here. You have to have some sort of game, and people get game confused with charisma. Those aren't the same thing. Okay, charisma is the sweet talking and the emotional aspect of her getting to like you with your words, whoop to whoop. But when I say game, I'm talking about I get your phone number. Now let me wait 2 or 3 days to call you back. Like if you know alpha male strategy, he says he waits 10 days to call a woman back. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Okay, I get it. But then that's another thing. They say, oh, you got to pretend like you have options. You have to show you have options. Don't blow her up all the time. Text her in between 5 minutes. I've said before, don't have a routine. all that shit. You know, all this, you have to have this super strategy just to get to know somebody, or even if you just want to smash somebody. It's usually not just, it's like all these tactics. That's why there's so many YouTubers and dating coaches coming out that are just blowing up, because nobody can truly figure this shit out, right? And if you're somebody like me that's on their purpose, I'm trying to get my money right so I can live overseas and get the hell out of here. I don't have time for the games. Look, baby, either you want to fuck with me or you don't.
Fucking facts. I swear to God. And I said this too. There's so many dating channels. And there's so many dating channels due to the fact that, bro, you gotta literally you gotta do at least 100 different strategies to figure out which one works for you. Some's gonna work for some chicks. Like, I can't even lie. I watched AMS, Steph is Cold, FitX, you know, the whole four horsemen, MJ. You know, Fresh and Fit, seen a few like Rolo videos, seen a few, you know, Coach Greg Adam videos, seen Kevin Samuel videos. You can watch all these different channels, and you gotta kind of figure out where you fit in, because it's like, it's not a one all fits all. It's like you gotta figure out what strategy. And one, like Coach Greg, he doesn't spit like strategy, but let's just say, I don't know, AMS's like strategy could work, and then for like 3 girls, and then Steph is Cold strategy might work for 2 girls. FitX strategy is gonna work for like 5 girls. It's like it's like you gotta go through all this bullshit to just get some, and it's really not even worth it. It really isn't.
And that's how my world works. It's black and white. There is no in between. Either you want to fuck with me or you don't.
Facts.
And that's what, when you go to Brazil, and I'm gonna compare each number to when I went to Brazil. When I went to Brazil and I saw those texting games disappear, and you know, either she wouldn't give you her number or she would give you her number. 90% of the time, if she gives you her number, it's going somewhere. In the United States, 90% of the time you give a chick your number, it's not going anywhere. Then it makes you wonder, why did you give me your number? I mentioned in a TikTok video.
Point proven. I know exactly what he means, because I already talked to Brazilian chicks. One of my main chicks is Brazilian. I dated multiple actually I dated 2, and I say the best ones was the ones that just literally just moved. If you catch them like a month or so with them moving, you got the best ones. Especially if they're coming from another country, either whether it's Brazil, Thailand, wherever. They come to America, get them before they start, you know, turning up and doing all this other fuck shit, and other people start fucking them over. Because when they start getting Americanized and shit like that, that's when it's a wrap. They start, you know, get into feminism, or they start strong, you know, the strong, independent, whatever BS, it's a wrap. You get them before that, and that's what I did, you'll be good. And I've never had these issues or problems. It was straight to it. And been good since. Good since. Ain't gotta complain about nothing. Whenever I want it, I get it. Nothing. You want it? Man, I can't deal with these American chicks, man. I can't wait to get out of here. I'm with bro. We're getting out of here and going to Brazil.
Chick left a note on my car. 2 chicks left a note on my car. And then I call or text, and then I can't even hook up a date with you or hook up a time to see you. Why the fuck did you leave a note on my car? I don't have time for that, y'all. That's like a bunch of fuckery. Nobody has time for the texting games, the communication games. And number 2, flaking. Okay?
Here we go.
There is a high, I don't get it, unless if you are some sort of super rich man or some celebrity, there is a high flake rate in the United States. So we were teenagers, we knew this, right? Now, but I had time for that when I was a teenager. Like, I didn't have a job or anything. I wasn't doing shit but going to school and going home. I knew when I went to the mall, I had to get 10 numbers. Or if I went to Six Flags, I had to get 10 numbers. Why? Because out of 10 numbers, only 3 of them motherfuckers gonna text back. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Only 3 of those are gonna text you back. And out of those 3, 2 or maybe 1 or maybe 2,
Facts.
you're gonna see again.
Facts.
It's just that. I don't care. Anybody tells you otherwise is full of shit, unless if there's some sort of celebrity, but they're not living the regular lifestyle like that.
And even then, they still getting flaked on because I live in Atlanta and I see celebrities all the damn time in all different forms. YouTubers, fucking rappers, singers, actors, actresses, whatever. I've seen them all get flaked on. I've hung out with some I've seen it. You either get flaked on, rejected. Like, bruh, it's ridiculous.
Yes. So as an adult, I knew that going, okay, probably still the same thing. I still gotta approach a lot of women. But then it was just coming back like, damn, the flake rate, it seemed like the flake rate has gotten worse. And I know some dumbass watching this video right now is gonna be like, look in the mirror. That's not the fucking problem. Because there's an abundance of men saying the same thing. And then you hear about these women wanting to just have validation. And social media and cell phones have created this, where they have access to so many men, they'll flake on you in a minute.
Attention, validation is their currency. It's the dollar bill and the coins for them. They would rather, people will go these women will go the extent for it. I'm telling y'all, if y'all start giving them attention and validation right now, man, they will be walking out here butt ass naked. I promise you. If y'all start giving them attention and validation as it is now, stop liking all their pictures on IG. I guarantee IG will let them start posting new pictures just for y'all to sit there and start liking it. And then that's going to be the norm. It's not even going to be the bare, they showing ass and all this. Like, they showing like bits of it. But it's going to get to a point to where if y'all, I promise, stop giving them attention, man, they're going to be out here butt naked walking around. It's going to go from booty shorts and small ass bras to butt naked walking down the street. Because it's going to be so hard to get that attention, man. It's crazy.
And with dating apps, they're 90% of those women on dating apps are there for validation. Like, they're not there to actually meet you when y'all match. I can tell you on one hand how many women I've met off a dating app, which is at the most 3. I know for sure 2, but at the most 3. And this is 2 years of being on a dating app.
Damn.
And the other is like just women that'll match, and then you'll get to, hey, okay, let's meet this day with the woo. I tried a lot of different strategies. I tried the sweet talking, then I tried to just going straight to the point. Neither one of them works. Okay, and a lot of these women are insecure. They have low self-esteem, so they get on these dating apps just to reject dudes so they can feel like, man, I could get into that. But these women, they just get on. Remember this. When you get rejected, half or more than half of the time, it's just for her ego. It's not because she has a boyfriend like she told you. It's just for her ego. They're just rejecting you for validation for themselves because they're insecure.
Facts. Also, on the point too, like, a lot of these chicks are in relationships. I done met up with a few of them, and I've stated this too before. If some I had to pick up, and then afterwards, while I'm hanging out with them, I'll see like some person or some dude or whatever is either calling them. I've had chicks they'll be on they'll literally, I'll have my dick in their mouth, and then the chick will be like, fuck, he's calling me. And I'll be like, who the fuck is he? And it'll be the boyfriend. And I'll be like, bro, what? And my dick is in her mouth. And I've had instances where my dick was in her mouth and she answered the phone and sucking on my shit and talking to him. I had instances where I had a girl got flued out by a guy and she downloaded Bumble. And then literally I met up with her the next night after the dude went to work. And then came, picked her up. I never knew if she even got flu, none of that shit until after we had clapped. I picked her up. The dude was like, oh man, where you at? And she had to lie and say she was with a friend getting ice cream. Bro, I just picked her up. We came straight to my crib. And you know what? That was like straight to it. And dude kept calling, where you at? What time you go? I'm coming home soon after I get off of work. Bro, I had to make sure that I drop her off right before Buddy got back to work. And I didn't even know like she got flued out until after we smashed. We got in the car and I'm getting ready to drop her off. She's talking about how good the sex was. She didn't expect it to be good for my height because she was like 5'7", 5'8". Like when we got out the car, like she was taller than me, obviously. And then like after she was just like shocked, and she just kept talking about it like she was good, she about to sleep good tonight, etc., etc. And then when I dropped her off, like literally, like it was just, I was like, bruh. She was telling me about Buddy paid the ticket. He did work for some company. She flew him out. He flew her out and whatever. And next thing you know, she was leaving like 2 days, so she was there for like a whole week or something. Like, I'm just like, bruh, you didn't tell me this stuff. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Uncertainty. So, uncertainty is normal in every country, but in the United States, it's a lot more common to run into somebody that's uncertain than somebody that is in Brazil. In Brazil, like I said, it's black and white. It's a yes or no, I like you or I don't like you. I want to see you again, I want to fuck, or I want to be with you. There's no in between. That's why when you go to these other countries, it seems like the women are moving fast, right? But that's because you're used to bullshitters. You're used to women in your own country that are bullshitting you, that are uncertain. So what's another example of uncertainty? Here's two of them. There's a chick that I approached at the gym, and I've said this before. I approached her at the gym, and clearly she has some sort of interest because I caught her, looking or whatever. So I went up to her, introduced myself, and she's like, how old are you? Whenever they say that, y'all just walk off. So she said, how old are you? I told her 23, she said 32, and she's like, oh, well, I have to think about it. Bitch, I'm not gonna let you think about it. I'm like, no, I don't do thinking. Either you're gonna decide now or not. You think you got me on a leash or something? Like I'm gonna come back and double check, hey, just see it if you want to talk to me now. Sorry, baby, you got the wrong one. And you're not even like, and that's the thing, you're not even top notch enough to do that.
Like literally, I be looking like, bro, like especially on these dating apps. Like I don't be getting some of these chicks. They be acting so, not even just on the dating apps, but like in person, man. It be some of these 49ers, bro, that be acting crazy. And I say 49ers because it's fours acting like they're nines, and this shit is wild. Like, bro, what the fuck? I don't know. Where is this ego coming from? Like, ego is so fucking inflated, and bro, they be so like, you could be 300-400 pounds, and they think they better than you. You could be in the gym, everything. Therefore, 300-400 pound girl gonna feel like she way better than you. Like, man, shit is crazy, bro.
Another version of uncertainty that United States women have is talking with you, and this goes into the validation. Talking with you for an hour straight. I mean, they might kiss you, hug you, y'all out somewhere hanging out, and let's say you're not even trying to take them home. You just say, hey, let me get your number. Oh, I only do Snapchat. Guys, you're not kids. That's disrespectful. Leave them alone. Count on how many hands that chick gave you. You asked her for a number, she gave you her social media instead. Count on one hand how many of those women you actually met. It's probably max one. For me.
Oh, man. That ain't facts. I ain't gonna say one. I've met a decent amount. Maybe like 10. But I don't like to keep conversations there. I like to keep conversations through text message. And I'm gonna tell you why. This number one secret is because I like to keep my text messages, and I like to screenshot and save them in the cloud storage, because none of you hoes is not finna catch me slipping. Oh yeah, I pay good attention to what the fuck is going on. So when I see that I have my text messages saved, I like to save with those just in advance, just in case, because this Me Too movement whatever, like you're not finna do me. You're not finna get me for these allegations. You're not finna do none of that shit for me. I make sure that I got all that shit documented. There's a few chicks that slid through, through Snapchat or whatnot. It's all good, but Majority of the chicks, we texting. Oh, I need to save these. I need to save them. I gotta keep them for, for proof. You gotta save yourself, especially nowadays, man. I swear to God, do whatever you can. I got a folder list of all the chicks. Got their pictures, everything from Tinder, Bumble, how the message started, how it ended, how I got her number, how all that. Save it, because you don't know what's bound to happen in these next few years. You don't know what's bound to happen.
If she says, just give me your, I'm gonna give you just my social media, I just take that as rejection, because that's rejection. It is rejection. That's not what you didn't get what you asked for. They rejected it, and they gave you a subpar product. Okay, here, that's fine. And if she's really interested, I'm sorry, because there are some weird dudes out there, right? But if she's really interested in you and she see that, you decline taking her social media, she'll say, okay, well, here, just take my number. Then you might know you have somebody that may have dealt with a stalker in the past, but that's just a cop out for them to say they had a stalker. If she likes you, she's gonna take the chance and give you her number.
Facts.
And the thing is, I don't even need your number to stalk you. I can follow you out to the car and get your license plate. You can get stalked without the phone. Women been getting stalked for hundreds of years. So don't buy that bullshit.
Facts.
Number 4, a lack of femininity. So right now, we know we have women that are calling dudes bro. We got women that are wearing boy clothes. We got women that are that want to go 50-50 and want to, or they want to be the leader of a household. We got women raising their voices at men like they're men, but they only doing that because we know we can't hit them because it's an unfair fight. That's why you shouldn't hit women. But those are all masculine. They're not feminine. Let me just say it. They're not feminine traits, right? So when I went to Brazil, and when you see these women in other countries, you get the soft-spoken, the sweetness, and either she's calling you by her name or she's calling you something sexy like baby or daddy. She's not gonna call you bro. Bitch, I'm not your bro. Don't call me that shit. That shit gets on my nerves. Every chick that has called me bro in the past 6 months, we don't talk anymore.
6 months, man. Bro. This chick from Miami that I remember I had come, that I met. This is on Bumble. She flew in, I guess she stayed for a week. I kid you not, I swear to God. I think I still got the messages. It was fucking hilarious. But even in the messages, I was hearing her voice. It was sounding decent or whatever. It was sounding kind of sweet. I was like, okay. We were sending voice messages. When I came and picked her up, the whole time she just kept saying, yes, bro. I can't wait, man, bro. I just came from Miami, bro. Yeah, in Miami, bro. This and that, it was happening, bro. And yes, bro. And she said, bro, about 1,000 times. And on my way back to my house, I swear to God, I got the biggest fucking turn off. It was feeling like my dick was this to start fucking shrinking, bro. Because every time she kept saying, yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. But in Miami, bro. In Miami, bro. It was oh my God, it pissed me off so bad that I literally had to drop her off back home. I didn't even want to fuck her no more because she was literally kept saying bro, and that was the biggest fucking turn on. Oh my God, that girl pissed me off so bad saying that shit. And she was Hispanic, and I'm sorry, but I've never seen a Hispanic ever talk to me like that. It was fucking annoying. Holy shit. Damn, that girl was annoying. And I had to literally, luckily she was only 15 minutes away. I drove down there by my parking lot, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I couldn't do it no more. I was like, bro, I don't want this to be as awkward as it already is, because I was already pissed. I'm just I just want to drop you off. I don't even want to deal with you. And then I told her that, and the look on her face was what the fuck? And I was like, look, I'm finna turn around, we're finna go back. And she was like, okay, cool. So I started backing up, turning around, and I just dropped her right back off at whatever her Airbnb was. I'm sorry, but that was one of the times I just could not do it. I'm sorry. It was not even sorry. It was just man, that shit pissed me off, man.
I'm not your bro. I don't have sex with my bros.
Facts.
Stop calling me bro. I'm not your bro. Just get rid of that word in general. Stop calling me bro. But you just have they have the women in other countries. They have the femininity role. They want to be led. They'll hold your hand. Y'all know what femininity is. If you can look at a movie from back in the day and how the women behaved, it's nothing like today. You know what I mean? Women are starting to grow mustaches now. There's this thing going on now where there's not even a gender that exists anymore. So you're not going to tell me femininity is scarce now. It has become scarce. Some of these women, they're challenging you like they're men. And then if you hit them, it's a problem. Well, look, we got to figure out. We're going to have to act like a woman or a man. Which one are we going to do?
Bro, my thing is this. I got 100 other genders, but why y'all blame men for everything? I'm still trying to figure that out. Why don't y'all blame they, them? Why don't y'all blame... I don't know. Why men gotta be blamed for everything? If y'all got 100 other genders, why don't y'all never blame any of them? That's my question. Shit doesn't make sense to me.
Number 5, insecure women. So almost all this ties into insecure women. The texting games, the flaking, the uncertainty, they are not secure, right? So if you're a guy that's doing pretty well for himself, I'm 23 and I'm way ahead of people my age, and I know that. And I've experienced a lot to know a lot of this stuff. When women my age, especially my age, whenever I run into them, they're super insecure. Like they think, oh, I'm not ready for this guy. I don't think I'm better than nobody else, right? But when you start acting like you're not good enough for me, now I'm like, okay, well, maybe I am too good for her. Like, what's the reason or why? And that's the thing. Why can't... Here's what women need to understand. We just want to be... Sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, we just want a woman to be cool with. Like, and I'm not saying there's no sex involved. I'm saying, but like, just be cool. When I come approach you, if you accept and you want to talk to me, just relax, talk. There doesn't need to be an issue. There doesn't need to be a motive, or do you approach everybody like this? We don't need that. But women are naturally insecure. That's why whenever you go on a date with them, if there's not enough other women looking at you, they feel like they're with the wrong man, and then they become to lose interest in you. As men, like I said before, I don't give a fuck who's looking at you. I like what I see. That's my type. Now, if other men are looking and they're, okay, that makes me feel even better, but I don't need that. But the thing is, women need that. So don't ever tell a woman that you haven't had sex in years, or you don't ever get looked at by women, or there's nobody on your roster, or you don't have options, because then they're like, oh, there must be something wrong with this dude. He could be a goddamn 6 foot, 6 figures, 6 abs, 7 figures actually. He could be the perfect man. But if you tell her you have no options, it's over with. Don't ever even tell him that. Number 6, makeup. I like my clothes. Women in the United States, they don't like men's clothes. You know why? Because whenever they lean their head on you, it looks like they're still leaning on you. Nobody, no, I'm not going for that. I like my clothes, and I want you to look similar to when that makeup comes off. In the United States, we don't want to fix the unhealthiness that's making your face look non-radiant or is not glowing. We choose to just cover it up. But when I went...
All these women wear pounds of makeup. That's really not how they look. I done seen chicks, as you can see right now, I'm going through the matches. A lot of those chicks, man, they completely different after you get the clapping cheeks and they wipe all that makeup off. I got it hot in my room. So when I'm clapping and the makeup starts smearing off, oh, I'm gonna really see how you really look after. Yeah, because you're gonna be sweating, everything. You're gonna get the towel and you're gonna wipe it all off. And then I really see the eyebrows ain't as thick as they wearing out. They got all this fake shit. Contact all the way up here, all the way down here. Fake eye color. Mine is real. Hairs. I mean, I don't do the weed and all that other stuff. I'll leave that to y'all ninjas, but I deal with all that natural hair. That's probably pretty much the only thing. Some eyebrows. I didn't have, well, not eyebrows, eyelashes. Had chicks take off their eyelashes thing. One fell on me at one point. I'm like, what the hell? All this fake shit, and they want a real man. You gotta be shitting me. Get the fuck out of here.
In Brazil, there was a lack of women with makeup. Now, I say out of 10 women, at the most, 2 are wearing makeup. Even the ones I've seen in the United States, the Brazilians that are here, they don't wear makeup. Like, they just eat good, they take care of themselves. Learn how to take care of yourself. And you don't have to be, because you'll be, as a woman, you'll be more secure because you know when you wake up, you're good. So, yeah, I mean, everybody should enjoy natural beauty. I mean, if you like artificial women, go ahead. But everybody should enjoy natural beauty. Drink some water, do a face care routine, exercise, eat healthy. That's all gonna get your skin right. Sleep right. I mean, I know everybody's not gonna be perfect. My skin isn't perfect, but bitch, my skin shouldn't look better than yours.
And even then, like, like he just said, like, any more pounds of pounds of makeup shit is fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Hold on. He said something else I just thought about.
Artificial women, go ahead. But
okay, yeah, the artificial women. So about that, like, I done fuck chicks with fake tits, fake ass. This shit is not all as good as it makes it fucking seems. I even had a chick. I don't know if she done something with her. I don't know if I can even say it for YouTube, but she done something to her thing. I don't know what it was, but it made her shit tighter. I don't know what. Maybe some surgery, whatever. And then like these women go to the extent. I mean, I'm talking. Botox, lip fillers. Like, this shit look disgusting. But Jesus Christ, like. It ain't what it's all meant to be. Like, it looks good visual wise, but when you actually clapping and you feel like the fakeness, it's not all that, man. It really ain't. Be honest with y'all, bro.
Everybody should enjoy natural beauty. Drink some water, do a face care routine, exercise, eat healthy. That's all gonna get your skin right. Sleep right. I mean, I know everybody's not gonna be perfect. My skin isn't perfect, but bitch, my skin shouldn't look better than yours. Number 7, a lack of traditional values. This means that if Austin wants to be a provider, hey, you don't have to agree with that. You won't be my woman, but yeah, I'm not splitting 50-50 with you. Traditional values, the man gets served first. I think I've experienced one time where somebody told me I can come and get my own plate. And I'm like, even if my homeboy came over my house and I cooked, I'd make him a plate. That's just common courtesy. So you have so much pride as a woman that you won't even make me a plate. Bitch, fuck you. So, the traditional values, those are like just a small sample of traditional values, but like I was raised to never eat my food until the woman is served. If we're out to eat somewhere. So, but that's all going away in the United States. And if you were raised like me, and you have some sort of old school raising traditional values, your best bet is going to be to get out of here, because you might find it. You might be 45 years old. If you're 20 right now, you'll be 45 years old when you find it. But, I mean, hey, if you enjoy wasting life, stay here. And last, number 8, bad hygiene. I have expressed this a lot. Now, when I say bad hygiene, I'm not talking about dirty teeth. That is a thing too, but I'm not talking about dirty teeth. I'm not talking about hair that stinks. I'm not talking about dirty clothes. I'm not talking about musty. I'm talking about the pH balance. The pH balance. Now, the fact that when I say stuff about this pH balance, there's people out there that try to excuse. They try to come up with an excuse for why a woman might hurt. Look, I don't give a fuck why your pH is off. All I know is if I had a vagina and I smell like a can of tuna, and when I walk in the room I got spray air freshener on myself, I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna get on Google. I'm gonna buy some from the vitamin shop that might help me to probiotics. Do something, man, because. And this is mainly a problem with the younger women. All women have this problem, but all ages, have this problem. But is mainly the women under like 27, and it's non-negotiable. Why do you smell like fish? In the United States, if you
I don't know if I should share a story. Fuck it, I'll share a story. But yeah, I was clapping cheeks one time, man. This chick, her shit stunk. She was one of those like free visuals that fucking rock climb. Tall white chick, 5'9", 5'10". Climb, like a climber, climb a bunch of rocks and shit. Wanted to live like a van life, all this and that. Thought she was pretty cool. We got back to the crib, her shit stunk. That was the worst shit I've ever, oh my God, in my life. The worst shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
you're a man, you're accustomed to if you're about to get sexual with a woman, you put your fingers. When she looks away, you're like, okay, let me check. It's a damn shame we got to do that, but. I mean, it's normalized. And I can say when I went outside the country and I went to Brazil, I have yet to run into one woman in Brazil that has been fishy. At the most, it was like a musky, like a sweat. But that's natural. But there's nothing natural about your body smelling like a fucking sardine. And then, I mean, and we can try that bullshit. It's supposed to have some sort of smell. But the first time I ran into that, yo, I washed my hands like 7 times with the scorching hot water and dipped my hands in hot bleach, and it was still in my hand for 3 days. Ladies, is that really the impression you want to leave on men? And we can try to bullshit of they didn't grow up with a mother. You know your vagina stinks.
And be walking around like they shit don't stink. And these are motherfuckers y'all be approaching. I'm telling y'all, man, shit is terrible out here.
Cut the bullshit out.
This shit is terrible.
But yeah, those are 8 reasons that had just kind of confused me. And I thought something was wrong with me. Like, okay, am I doing something wrong? Is there a reason why women are playing this texting game? But I'm not saying I didn't have any success, but I feel like I should have had a lot more. Like, it's just not worth it. And in the United States, what'll happen is the success rate is so low, you'll end up settling for less. So I don't give a fuck when nobody says these feminists and all that. Go to another country where the success rate is higher so you can actually get what you want and get some better values out of someone there.
Facts.
But yeah, so let me know what you think about that video. I know a lot of men can relate to that. A lot of men can relate to sitting at a bar talking to a woman for an hour or talking to a woman for 45 minutes straight in a grocery store and then you can't even get her fucking phone number. They get a kick out of rejected men. But yeah, let me know what you think about that video, and we will be back.
Shouts to this guy. I don't know who you are, bro, but that was a good ass video. That was something I probably would have made a video on. Damn, this confirms everything I thought to experience myself. No homo, but this dude physically is everything that women say they want. And yet he's even, bro, everybody's having problems. Like, there's no, like, no one's immune to it. Don't matter if you're 6'6", 5'5", 5 foot, whatever. You can be the most good looking, 6-pack abs, athlete, everything. You're gonna have these issues. Guys, get your money up, get your passport, and let's leave this shithole. I'm not gonna say all of us leave, but like, man, it's gonna be a good vast majority of us are gonna leave. On God, I'm 6'5", muscles and somewhat defined, 6-pack. I made 80 last year in America. I was getting 8s and 7s, but I moved overseas and bagged the chick that was most. My friends say is a supermodel, 10 out of 10 in a week. Plus, she more feminine than the 8s I was dealing with back in America. It's better for every American guy. Short, tall, facts. This is exactly why I want to get the fuck up out of here so bad. I can pull these American chicks cool, but like, man, I want to get the hell up out of here. I'm tired of this shit. I have to go through hula hoops just to even get like most of these chicks, man. It's not worth it. I can get a shit ton of messages and everything, but I still got to go through hula hoops. They'll sit here and say the most, but like, no, they still won't be into you. Can't believe he went through the same reason. Like, bro. DC black man and happy to stumble across a random Japanese girl and talk about Japanese and Asian American. Somehow convinced her to give me her number. Never smashed, but she was the most feminine-friendly human I think I've ever seen. Fortunately, NYC ruined her. Plus, I found out she had a thing for thugs. Lifestyle did end up getting the best of her, unfortunately. But before all that, she used to tell me, Jamalson, you have to visit Japan, which I did first chance I got thanks to her. I ended up staying in Japan for 6 years. Damn. Now I have a Japanese wife who's just as friendly, if not friendlier than my old friend. Been married 15 years come this November. Jeez. We have 2 children who are both dual citizens. Wow. Wife has expressed to both of them that she wants both of them with Japanese wives, not Western. So he has 2 sons, not even Asian American. I have to say I completely agree. We talked about the degenerated feminist culture in America, and it's a shame, man. It's completely a shame. I can't help but dodge a bullet. Sheesh. This is a good spot on. I thought I was the only one with the view of this perspective. No, you're not the only one, man. Everybody, like, it's some people that are still curious about it, man. Like, it's getting crazy. This is sad when every man noticing this. It is so sad. It is so fucking sad. When every man notices about female in the U.S. And to think that I have 3 sons and they have to go through this shit, like, so sad. I'm a 47-year-old married woman. I work for the single ladies, 27 to 32-ish. I watched them play these dating games. One said if he seems to have interest in them, I'm going to treat him like shit. He better be on my time. But yet, I don't want to beta male. The other said, yeah, I'll make plans to go out with him, but if he doesn't text me before we go out, I'll flick. What? And just vanish. Yeah, both of them desire to be in a relationship, and they can't understand why it's not happening for them. The games are... That's what I'm saying, like, American women do all this dumbass bullshit. Damn, I gotta stop dating it. And that's where I'm coming down to. I'm pretty much done dating in the U.S. I'm pretty much about to be off these dating apps. And, like, I'm finna save everything, all my money, all that. I'm pretty much gonna get rid of half of the shit, sell half of my shit, and just move. It's gonna come down to it. Like, I have my fair share. I can say it. I've banged a lot of chicks in America, but it's not like I have to go through so many hula hoops. I'm losing fucking hair. I'm stressing the hell out. My hair is turning fucking gray dealing with these chicks. Like, it's not worth it at all. I can still get them, yes, but it's not worth it. I feel like I could do way better. And then the chicks I'm getting, I mean, you've seen them, but I can do better than this, man. Way better than this. Way better. For what I'm doing, do way better. 5 for 5. I'm in the gym. I take care of myself. I got my own, man, no. I do way better. Cause all this damn bullshit, my experience of having foreign friends and relationships were the healthiest and also the easiest relationships I ever had compared to American women. The past year I've been working on my money so I can re-announce my citizenship and stretch my dollar elsewhere. It makes me feel less lonely knowing that perspective of reality and to learn this topic is growing. Sorry, you just gained me as a follower. I was married to one. I'm 37 and insecurity follows. Bro. Yeah, I don't understand this. Pretend you aren't interested to these girls out here. Like, you gotta literally pretend like you're not interested in order for them to actually like you. And that's how I am. I'm like nonchalant. And it's not even pretend. Like, I really don't give a fuck about none of these chicks. Either sucking my meat stick or we're not talking at all. And that's just how it is. Like, you sucking or not. Like, it's not gonna suck itself now, is it? Like, that's literally how I go about these dating apps. And it works for me. And you kind of gotta be like that. But I know it's a lot of guys that are either on Reddit posts or like different things. They're trying to get a relationship. Like, bro, you don't want to get a relationship, man. You just gonna have to end up being a bad boy. And that's why I throw on the tats. That's why I put on the bad boy image. And I just want to clap cheeks and I just go about my day. They want a relationship with that. It's surprisingly as much as most of these guys don't get it or understand. That's what works. So hey, it works. So throw the fake tats on, put the bad boy image on, get the clap cheeks. It is what it is. Facts. Married to a wonderful Brazilian woman for 7 years now. Dated since high school with her, and now we're still going strong. U.S. Not a chance. How do we manage to mess up what we should be natural for us? Men are supposed to be with women, period. We got connected all these strategies, games while ruining and trying to getting married. But let me see. I live in Colombia. I don't know where I want to start though. I might either start in it's either Brazil or Colombia. I don't know where. But I'm gonna travel to one of those two first, or well, I don't know if I'm gonna live in one of those two first. I don't know which one to stay in though. Girl, I'm gonna get soft. Everyone wants to take care of you, understands her role, the relationship is family oriented, and wants to be called the mother of all of her life. So let's get your passport and be gone out of the U.S. That's literally what I'm doing. Let's hear what you gotta say on this video. I like what my guy is saying. Let's hear what you gotta say on this. I should like the video. I'm gonna go back and like it.
Okay, guys, let's have a extended talk about what happens whenever you start improving yourself as a man. There will be no, well, never mind, I'll take that back. So let me give you a quick little overview of what I mean. Whenever you start working on your body, working on your finances, your charisma, overall your quality of life, what you're gonna bring to the table when you start dating, whenever you start working on that, you would think your options improve. They will if you go to the millionaire status, like you making dumb money, right? But the middle class, the upper middle class, 250 grand or less, let's say that. I think anything above that just might not fit in that. Let's say 300 grand or less. You're above 80 grand, but below 300 grand. Your options actually don't become, you don't get a lot more options just because you improved yourself. Everybody, this is what nobody's talking about. So when I was living with my mom, making $500 a week, I had a lot more success than in 2020 when I actually did a flip in my life, right? I think in 2020, 2 years ago, I went from making $500 a week, then it became $1,000 a week in 2019. By 2020, it was like $2,000, then it went to $2,500 and so on, right? When I hit that $1,700 mark and I was able to buy furniture and, do basic shit that you would think that, okay, if I got my own spot, I got my car, I got all this stuff, I'm in the middle class. I'm in the upper middle class, basically. Not at 1,700, but maybe more than that. But you would think you would get more options, but guess what? The chicks actually start acting more insecure. They play more texting games, and they don't have it. They don't know what they don't even think they qualify for you. Okay, because in 2020, this is when I got out of a relationship in February 2020. I was fully all the way back in the dating, really right away, but really probably around April of 2020. And you won't believe, I started getting, my muscles started getting right, my money was right, my charisma's always been right, but I had my new car and all this shit. I had the car for 5-6 months, so I got a new car. I got a lot to talk about, And then you start getting chicks, you'll get their number. Y'all might be at a bar, hanging out, eating. She might kiss you and everything. Never hear from her again. What the fuck is that? That's what I was thinking in that moment when the first time that happened was, that's odd.
Yo, I thought it was just me, but I knew it was something. I said, when you get your shit together, it has to be something. I don't know, they become so insecure. They be screaming this boss babe shit. Most of these dudes is bums and all this and all that. They chase and they love the bums because they want something to be wrong with you, and so they can have that leverage over you. That's literally what it is. They want the leverage over you. When they see you got your shit together, they can't pull no leverage over you. It's like they get turned off. It's crazy.
So, okay, well, maybe she died. I don't know. So let's go try again. I do it again. I meet somebody. Oh, okay, so let's meet up. Okay, when are you free? Never hear again. But she was just so interested. I could have sworn she was ready to fuck today. I was trying to go out to eat, but she seemed like she was ready to fuck today, and then never hear from him again. I had a chick, man, this chick was dumb as hell. We went to this sushi restaurant. She had been spying on my page for months, she said, weeks, I don't know, but it was a while. And she's sitting in my lap, kissing me at the restaurant and shit. Get out to the car, she wants to come back home. We come back home, then she just flips. Then she just gets up, you acting too drunk, I'm about to leave. And I'm like, And then I text her like, hey, what happened? And then she comes back, and now she wants to fuck. And I'm like, why did you do that? But that's the insecurity that because these are the good dudes, right? That women are looking for. They got their shit together. And I'm just trying to be cool. I'm just chilling. Like, hey, like I want to get to know you. Yeah, I want to smash, but hey, I want to take you out with the. This is why I say stop taking the women in the United States. Stop taking them out on dates.
I can't stress enough. I keep saying this. If you're gonna take them out, make it quick and simple. Look, I just take these hoes out to go get a drink at the bar. I spend no more than $20, $10 for you, $10 for me. That's our drink, $20. Tip my guy. After $20, after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever the case, look, we going straight to the crib, back to my spot, we can finish it over there. Alright, let's do it. If not drinks, I definitely try to avoid drinks at all times. I usually take girls out to go get ice cream because I fucking love ice cream. And that's just my go-to. It's quick and simple because once we're getting ready to finish the ice cream, we can come right back to my spot. Go to the ice cream spot, spend about $10. I get me a little cup, she gets her little cup, get to talking, make sure she ain't as crazy because there's some crazy ass hoes out here and they gonna do some crazy ass shit. So you gotta figure out whether or not they're crazy or not before inviting them over to your spot. Once I figure out that she's cool, she's chill, guess what? Why don't we take this back to my spot? Okay, cool. Next thing you know, that's it. I keep it very short and simple. Date, no longer than 20-30 minutes, ice cream, drink, dessert, that's it, and very cheap. Nothing more. The most you're gonna ever hear me spend is $20. Well, say $10 for you, because sometimes, if you're just going based off of just the person, the most is pretty much like $10-15. I guess you can throw 20 in there, just in case you don't want to gas or whatever you want to throw. But that's pretty much it. I don't spend no more than that. That's it. Keep it quick and simple.
Especially if you're in the middle class, they don't appreciate that shit. For some reason, you're a soft guy, you want to take him out on a date. And if you do get a chick, you can take her out on a date. You're not really that attracted to her. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people in the comments that know that they went through the same thing. A dude in the comments said he had more chicks when he was working at McDonald's. Now he's improved his body and he's got his money right. And now you're hitting a drought. Oh, this is when you consider paying for pussy. When you really improve yourself, man, I can't tell you how many droughts I went through. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I found myself, fooling with chicks that I really wasn't attracted to because the chicks that I really wanted, it was always something. Yeah. And then here's what this dumbass so let's talk about the people when you express yourself. Let's talk about what they say when you're in this stage. You've improved yourself and you're wondering why women aren't cooperating with you. They're not texting back, they're flaking on dates. They say shit like, oh well, her loss, you dodged a bullet. Oh, it sounds good. Okay, well, this is every bitch I'm running into. So what am I supposed to do? Go celibate? Because, you dodged a bullet. Well, I'm in a mass shooting, dodging 45 bullets. It seemed like I can't sleep with nobody. I can't even get nobody taking my own date. This is what I was thinking when I was in 2020. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and eventually, yeah, you do run into some chicks that will, hook up with you or will hang out with you. But like I said, you might not be that attracted to them. And then this dumbass is also going to say something like this, well, maybe you need to look in the mirror and realize that you're attracted to the wrong thing. You need to look in the mirror. Guys, people that say shit like this, like, you're dodging a bullet, they're not your real friends. Get rid of them. Promise you. So what do you do? What do you do? You're a man, you've improved yourself. You know, you probably was fooling around with, little trashy hoes back when you was, making.
Bro, leave the straggle daggles alone. I don't talk to these women that got weaves. I don't talk to them. Hey, look, I don't talk to these hood rats. I fucked hood rats that are white, black, Asian, Hispanic, all that. I don't do them no more. Leave them alone. Stop fucking straggle daggles. I'm talking like those hood rats. I don't fuck hood rats at all. They come in all shapes and sizes and colors. I don't fuck with them. Leave them alone. Not worth it. It's really not worth it.
30 grand a year, and then you improve yourself, and now you're making, like, let's say like 100 grand, 120 grand, 150 grand, and now you're getting bullshit. Now you're getting texting games. Now,
like, bro, it's crazy. When I was fucking broke, I was getting all kind of women. But now it's like, I remember the first time I got my spot, I was wilding though. I was. But I'm glad that I kind of got that out, because it was like, I got my own spot. I was so happy. Man, oh my God. I was fucking out of like my parents' home, like my mom's house, fucking like crazy. My dad's house, fucking like crazy. Then I said, you know what? I gotta get my spot. I was watching a video from Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to him. And he was just like telling me about working 50, 60 hours a week. You know what I mean? And like making sure you get your own shit. But like the basic shit that I needed to get as an adult. Once I got my shit and I was just going ham, afterwards it was like I started improving even more, and it just got worse. So it was just like, you kind of gotta balance it in between. We'll hear what he has to say about this.
now you're questioning yourself, like, am I not enough? Because when you were down here, you thought, when I hit 150 grand, I'm gonna at least start getting some 8s and some 9s, some chicks that's some arm candy. When I walk around, it's gonna be like, yeah, he got the good girl. You think that's what's gonna happen, but the cold truth is, when you hit that 100 to 150 grand range, that's not is what happened. That's not what's happening. Sorry. What's happening is you're getting flaked on, and I'm not gonna keep repeating this shit. You're gonna get flaked on. You're gonna get texting games. You're gonna get questions like, why are you single? There has to be something wrong with you. So let me tell you what that means. I'm gonna pretend like I'm the woman. Oh, Austin, I was really attracted to you. You got your swag right, your teeth nice, your body right, you got your own apartment. You got it together. But there's got to be something wrong with you. I'm gonna sit here and pick at you and point little things out that you do wrong, and sabotage this whole thing, cause a problem until this entire relationship that we're trying to form is destroyed, whether it's a sex buddy or an actual relationship where we're committed. Whatever we got going on, I'm about to sabotage it. Because something's got to be wrong with you. There's nobody out here that seems to have all the boxes checked. And then there's some guy watching this right now, some woman watching this right now, that heard that statement, that's going to say, oh, you just dodged a bullet. Be glad you dodged a bullet. So let me tell you, man, again, you're going to have to go celibate. Because people think stupidly like this, that, oh, you dodged a bullet. Well, be prepared to go 6 months without having sex. Well, sex isn't it's not anything. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Quit telling men that shit. We're humans just like you motherfuckers are. We have a sex drive. We have fucking hormones. Get the fuck out of my face telling me I should be ashamed of myself for having a sex drive. Sex is not everything. Who gives a fuck? It's sex. I want it.
I'm trying to bust a nut. It's that fucking simple. I'm trying to get my nut off. Right, I gotta get my meat stick licked on. It is what it is. Like, that's what I'm here for. Come on, everybody's trying to. Well, most guys. Well, honestly, not everybody trying to get their meat stick licked on. Say what you want to say. Everybody's trying to. Come on now. Like, man, shit is crazy.
But yeah, so my advice to you is I dealt with that. 2021 was a little better, I had some chicks that I liked, but I was still getting the bullshit of, okay, these trash chicks that you really don't want to be seen in public with, bitch, you'll never meet my mom. There's no problem having sex with them. But the ones that, oh damn, she bad. Well, you get her number. She's texting you back. It takes 6 hours per text to come back. You call her. She never has time to talk, but she left a note on your car. That doesn't make sense. Oh, well, Austin, you dodged a bullet. Something must be wrong. Oh. Well, here's what I tell you guys to do. I can guarantee you this. When I was in Brazil, that shit didn't happen. If it did happen, it was at a minimal level. Flaking, the super delayed text, all that bullshit, all the something must be wrong. I've never heard somebody in Brazil ask me something must be wrong with you. And if they did ask, they were like, oh, you're single? Really? And they didn't think, oh, something must be wrong with him. You know, an American chick, she's gonna think something must be wrong with him. He's single. No, bitch, maybe it's just the day you called me and I don't have a girlfriend, stupid motherfucker. But, yeah, so they just say, oh, well, I'm gonna get you. And that's a logical way to think. But American women, they don't think very logical. They think everything is wrong with you. But really, all in all, you're trying to improve yourself. So here's what you do. You go to your post office. You go apply for a passport. You wait, you get it in the mail. And you know what you do? You can either try Brazil. I can vouch for that one because I've been there. You can try Colombia. I can't vouch for that one yet, but I'm going there in like 4 weeks. Or I've heard the Philippines. I've heard Thailand. African countries. I mean, that's a traditional continent there. You can try African countries. You can try Romania, Poland. You can try Vietnam, Cambodia. You can try anywhere that's not similar to the United States, and you're not going to get this foolish thinking. You're going to get some logic. So I'm just elaborating even further. Men, don't think it's all peaches and cream once you start getting more money. There is a downside. You will go through a drought. Now, I'm not talking to the men that's able to pay for the $4,000 business, or no, let me be a little more extreme. The $16,000 plane ticket to Rio when you can buy the same plane ticket for $1,100. I'm not talking to y'all. See, I can pay for the $1,100 plane ticket to Rio 4 or 5 times a year. Okay, we're talking like that's almost $6,000 after tax and all that. So that's still that's upper middle class, but that's still middle class, right? The dudes that can pay that $16,000 ticket, y'all more than likely are not having a problem. Because if you got that much money to blow on a ticket, you're not having the same problem. Go to another country. You're gonna get less games. You're gonna go on less pointless dates. It's not it. Even if I didn't get to have sex with a chick, I would never say I wasted a date in Brazil. It was still some sort of substance I got out of it. So get your money's worth. You spent the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years improving your body, your money, and I'm not gonna lie to you, especially if you in DFW, Dallas, Texas, DFW, you're not gonna get your money's worth. I can bet my bottom dollar on it.
Damn.
If you're making 100.
And Shorty was from Dallas. I've heard about Dallas, but I don't know. Texas, like I get mad love from Texas women, but I don't know how it is for most guys. I don't know, it might be different.
50 grand legally, you're not getting your money's worth. If so, post pictures of the women that you're fooling with. But I have clients that make a lot more than me. And from what I seen, the dudes that's making over 300 grand, they were smashing the chicks, and I'm like, damn, that's the type of chick I'm looking for. Why can't I get that? What are you doing different? I know you make more money, but you got to be doing something else different, because apparently money ain't a problem. I don't have a problem. Well, I do now, but I didn't mind dropping $200 on a steak dinner date. I'd never do that shit again. But on a first date, when you're improving yourself, you would think, okay, I'm gonna bust my ass my whole next 5 years, so that way I can take a chick out to a real nice restaurant, treat her real good, and then get nothing in return. How does that sound? Would you still want to spend your money in the United States? Get your passport, go to another country, join the Facebook group, follow me on TikTok. I talk shit every day on there. It's logical shit though. It's shit that's useful. Okay? I'm starting a revolution. I'm getting people that and there's a lot of people that have had similar problems to me. If you've had similar problems, follow me. I'm speaking out for you and I'm gathering other men like you. And we're gonna see the solution that I've found. So stay tuned.
Facts. Okay, I fucks with you. Hang out with guys that make over 300K while I'm sitting at mid 90. The reason why these guys are getting 8s and 10s type is because of the networking lifestyle. I said this too, yeah. It's mainly a networking lifestyle. Like, even me being broke, the main reason why I can connect and get with like a lot of different chicks, especially out of the dating apps, is networking and connecting with people who make a shit ton of money. And not just be around them, and once they see that you're around them, they're going to assume and think that you make a shit ton of money as well. And I don't carry myself or try to do flashy shit or none of that either. Like, I'm just like, look, I keep it simple. Like, look, I do warm, it's like warm approach as well. I don't do cold approach and none of that. I need somebody to introduce me to a chick first before I even do anything or talk to a chick. I don't really do no cold approach and trying to walk in front of a girl. Like, it's super rare for me to even do that. The only time you're gonna catch me is maybe at a grocery store, if even that, if I even run it. Like it's super rare. I hate cold approaching. It's like a fucking 1% chance of you succeeding, or 0.5% of you, like, chance of you succeeding. And constantly eating Nobu, Fogos, driving G-Wagons, Rolls Royce, and living in lavish locations. So when they pull a chick and women sees their lifestyle, they are a lot more open to giving their attention compared to a guy making 130K. Facts. This is right. If you're a guy making in America, you're going to be in a job for a while until you cross over that barrier, and that's a fact. I mean, it kind of depends on who you are. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's networking, man. Networking will get you a long, long way. If you have your shit together, they know that they can't control any aspect of your life, and they feel like they have no place. I got called a lame because I hit 100K and haven't been to jail before. I've been the same. Like, a lot of girls call me lame because I don't smoke or drink. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, I drink every once in a while, but like, when most of these chicks I link up with, they be like, "You don't drink?" I'd be like, "No, motherfucker." Like, I can't do this shit every weekend, and I'm not sitting here trying to kill bottles and shit. Like, motherfuckers be having beer cans and trying to do, like, bro, this shit is, and I get called corn. Like, man, this shit's crazy. They prefer the jailbird over honestly living. Like, shit's crazy. I just came back from Thailand and I had a blast. It was mind blowing. I'm actually considering not dating women in the US no more, bro. I'm in the same, bro. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. I'll be going back there soon, later this year. And bro, I gotta go from Brazil. I already got some women right now, and it's lovely with them. It's lovely, but I gotta go to the country itself. Gotta go. And it's crazy. I thought this was only happening to me. This shit is too real. I'm so used to toxic relationships, and I can't lie, I'm toxic. I mean, if you really want to succeed with you American women, man, you kind of gotta be toxic. And that's kind of what my channel is basically. Toxic, man. I'm a toxic individual. I can give a fuck. Fuck these hoes. Fuck these hoes asleep. Like AMS 2020, man. Fuck these hoes asleep. Or 2019. That's literally how I do it. Fuck them to sleep. Fuck them, toss them to the side of the road. Look, a lot of them ain't spending the night either. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm dropping you off at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You getting the fuck out of my spot. After I clap cheeks. It is what it is. That's how you gotta be, man. Cass says the same thing. He would talk to men, they would improve, come back and basically complain that women are not up to par. Making that kind of money and doing it illegal means you ain't hood no more. If you ever were. That's why they don't get all worked up for once you become successful. Shorty want a thug. Facts. So I'm telling you, man, that thug, like the tattoos, man, they help out. I'm trying to tell you, I give that. It's a balance. Back to what I was saying, the balance. That my balance is I got my shit together, but then I throw on the tattoos and everything like that, and it gets my foot in the door for a lot of women. But as soon as they figure out, like with me, I gotta I can't say like I'm doing like what I'm doing now. Like I can't say I'm making good, decent money as it is now, like 50K or 60K right now. I can't. I gotta come up with like you literally gotta lie about what type of job you do. Like you gotta come up with something cool that's not like something that's like gonna make you sound boring or make it sound like you make a shit ton of money. You gotta do something that's like you gotta say something adventurous. Man, I tell these hoes I'm a stripper. Some fall for it, some, you know what I mean, they love this shit. I don't know what it is, but hey, it works. And I mean, I'm not really a stripper, but I know how to dance. It's a light skin thing, man. But you know, I know how to dance and all that other shit. So I just sit here and I make up all that shit like, yeah, I know how to, you know, I used to be a stripper, blah, blah, blah. And it works, it helps. True enough, like, and a lot of girls be like, yeah, you look like you got a stripper body. So it works, it helps, it makes it interesting. You're like, damn, I never been with a stripper. And then they get curious, and then it kind of, some chicks, man, it actually turns them on. Like, they be asking for like a dance session. I also I think at like one point I changed one of my profiles to like in my bio I said like, if you know me, swipe left. Or what? Like I said, I post something about like I had like a quote unquote OnlyFans, and I really didn't. And like the amount of girls I had that asked me what was my OnlyFans was crazy. Like they really wanted to know what my OnlyFans was. Like, cause I think they was willing to spend money to see. Like they was that determined to see. I pretended like I was a porn star. Some chicks really wanted to see my videos on Pornhub. Like man, shit is crazy, bro. It is crazy. I had the same thing when I was in like late 20s. Hood looking dude, no kids. I'm 49 and married now. But back then I had my own house and went through the same problems. This is back in 2005. Take them out, take them to the house and never hear from them again. Facts. I thought it was just me, bro. I thought it was me too at first, but it is very common. I'm locked in on this. I thought it was just me. I had a crazy rotation staying in my mom's basement. Facts. My mom and my dad's spot, like both spots, bro. I was clapping every week. I was clapping more than I'm clapping now. And don't get me wrong, my drought is like, it's kind of understandable, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Don't forget, a lot of these women with money and good jobs like dating broke dudes. And that's why I kind of act like I'm broke. Like, look, I'm broke. Like, I act like I'm broke and it kind of helps out. My advice to American men having problems dating American women is don't take them serious and treat them like you'll never talk to them again. And that's how I do it. Never get your hopes up when you get the number. I've always been like that. Once they start playing the text games, just block them. I don't block them. I always wait. Sometimes I'll wait because sometimes they text me and I'll be ready. I'll be like, look, you want to sit here and talk? You're going to have to slide through. I'm going to have to put my meat stick in your mouth and we can go from there if you want to talk again. If not, you can kick rocks. Some do, some don't. They're always going to come back. They always do. And even if you don't see them or meet them within that meantime, I don't know how, but God works in mysterious fucking ways and he will show you basically the chick that flaked on you. Because they happen so many times where I got flaked on dating apps or whatever. And then I'll see the chick either at a grocery store a month or two later, or a gas station or whatever. I done this so many times with chicks I thought I was mad cool with, and then I run into them in public, and then sometimes they'll say like, "Wow, you're really actually cute," or they'll stare at me and look at me, and they'll be like thinking in their mind like, "Damn, he looks familiar," and I never approach them. I never say nothing. I just see in my head like who is who because there's some girls like I remember because they either had like fucking blue hair or they're extremely tall or extremely short or like they did some type of unique style or you know what I mean? Like most of the chicks basically live by you and you're gonna see them regardless. Like you're gonna see them regardless. Like I'm trying to tell you, man, this shit is crazy how the world works. Instead of trying to create an environment to get overpriced women, I would rather grind at work, invest 60% of my income in plans, and leave the matrix. Completed by 40. Just moved to Dallas from Atlanta last month. All right, no, Dallas to from Atlanta. I don't know if I would do that. I've already seen the bullshit out here. Been flaked on twice already. I'm beyond consider giving up on dating, bro. You got flaked on twice. This is a big fact. I thought it was just me. I remember getting like 3 numbers in 1 week. All of them just stopped texting me out of the blue. Now I just get money. Yo, that's crazy. It's crazy. I think the problem is the man to woman ratio. In the bigger cities, there are more men than there are women. That's false. Also, in the bigger cities, women will choose their friends over a man for any little thing, and that's pretty much true. So it's true and false. I mean, false and true. I mean, there's a lot more. Well, even if there is, I say the sweet meat population is growing. I can't remember exactly the numbers, but let me see. Because it's very, like, I'm telling you, like, almost half of Americans are pretty much sweet meats. I'm talking guys. And it's like a small percentage of lesbians in the community. Just mainly like guys that are like I've been in there in Atlanta, bro. It's ridiculous. The amount of dudes I see on here make fake profiles on like Tinder, Bumble, even on Instagram. They be trying to hit me up and shit, like trying to suck dudes up. Reddit posts as well. Like they be dudes that be looking to suck dudes up. Like shit is weird out here. It's crazy. It's up by 5.6%. 7.1%. %, 2%. So it's a lot of Gen Z. Wow. Millenniums like second, it's like increasing like crazy. %56% as bisexual. What? 20% gay, 13%. Like, is it really not that high for lesbians? Transgender. I mean, if you want to throw this in there with that's like 30%. Queer. This bisexual. Yeah, I'll say a lot of dudes also too are swinging both ways, which is. I don't know, I just throw them in the gay percentage, but I mean, and I take like half of this because there are women, well, it's not really showing, like, I don't know, it's not showing it like that good. Like 1 in 6 identify as sexual. This was common synergy Z, Gen X, well, older, those, overall 50% of those say they are bisexual, as do 6%. Women 6%, 6% are much more likely than men to say that they are bisexual. Identify as gay is 2.5, then bisexual, while women are much more likely to identify as bisexual than a lesbian. Gen Z. I don't know if this is pretty accurate or not. Because I've read another article that was like, bro, it was literally like 40-some%. Like, it's high as hell. And it showed a lot better of an accuracy than this shit. It's weekly. It was like a high percentage of like, showing that there was gay guys compared to the lesbians. And it's not including like, damn, I'm surprised Georgia ain't there. Bro, you got Oregon, wait, what? Nevada, Massachusetts, bro, what? I did not think it was this high. Florida's up there? Sheesh. Cali's definitely. Indiana. Bro, Georgia is like right here. It's up there. I don't think it's no ranking, no. It's not a rank. Wait, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna subscribe to my guy though. He's spitting real straight facts. I had to hit the subscribe, man. That's crazy. Everything he's saying is basically true, man. I go through that most of the time. Crazy. But man, it's getting late, man. I had a decent stream. Finna hop off. As you guys can see, been a long day. Long day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Shouts to this guy. Austin, man, hit you with the subscribe, man. Like the video as well. Very relatable. I can't wait to, hit Brazil. Hopefully we run into each other sometime in Brazil or sometime in America, whichever one works, man. Hopefully get a few of you guys out there as well, man. That's just my next plan, getting out this country, man. I'm tired of the U.S. It's been on my mind to leave the U.S. for like the past, I've been planning this stuff for like the past 4 or 5 years. I said I was gonna get out of here and I'm gonna really make this stuff happen. Regardless, I'm just at that point. So many different things are going on right now, and I really have to leave, man. I'm tired of the United States, man. It's just the U.S. is just not for most guys, and yeah, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Well, I hope you guys like the stream, and I'm out, man. I hope you guys have a good night. Catch you guys maybe tomorrow, or I don't know, maybe next week. Who knows? We'll see. All right, deuce.